Howdy folks, my name is Mr. Edwards. I'm the science teacher at Tate's Middle School. Tonight I have a story for y'all, Over and Under the Snow. It is by Kate Messner and it is illustrated by Christopher Neal. I picked this book because it's one of my favorite books. It combines some of my favorite things. Those things are adventure, especially that in the snow and skiing, and biology. I'm a scientist, and as a scientist, I am really interested in animals and how they live their lives. And this is a story about what animals do during the winter under the snow. Over and Under the Snow by Kate Messner and Christopher Silas Neal. Over the snow I glide, into the woods, frosted, fresh and white. Over the snow, a flash of fur, a red squirrel, disappears down a crack. Where did he go? Under the snow, Dad says. Under the snow is a whole secret kingdom where the smallest forest animals stay safe and warm. You're skiing over them now. Over the snow I glide, past beech trees rattling leftover leaves and strong, silent pines that stretch to the sky. On a high branch, a great horned owl keeps watch. Under the snow, a tiny shrew dodges columns of ice. It follows a cool tunnel along the moss, out of sight. Look, Dad says, tracks. Tracks always tell a story. Over the snow, a deer has crossed our path. Deep hoofprints punch through the crust, up the hill, under a tree. An oval of melted snow tells the story of a good night's sleep. Look at the tracks going up the hill. Do you see the deer? And look at that oval right underneath the tracks. That's where the deer would have slept overnight. Over the snow, deer mice doze. They cuddle up against the cold in a nest of feathers and fur. Over the snow I climb, digging my edges so I don't slide back down. Under the snow, voles scratch through slippery tunnels, searching for morsels from summer feasts. Over the snow I swish, down, down, faster, faster, down, faster, faster, whoops! Under the snow, a snowshoe hare watches from a shelter of spruce. Almost invisible, she smooths her fur, a coat of winter white. Over the snow I glide, past reeds where tadpoles play tag in springtime. Under the snow, fat bullfrogs snooze. They dream of sun-warmed days, back when they had tails. Over the snow, I stand and stare. Little mountains in the marsh. Under the snow, beavers gnaw on aspen bark, settled in for supper. Can they hear my tummy rumbling too? Over the snow, stop! A sound. We stand like statues, carved in the ice, till a bushy-tailed fox steps from a thicket. Tips his ear to the ground. Listens, listens, listens still. And leaps out onto the snow after an invisible dinner. His paws scratch away to find the mouse he heard. Scritch, 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 scratching along underneath, under the snow. Over the snow I glide. A full moon lights my path to supper. Under the snow, a chipmunk wakes for a meal. Bedroom, kitchen, hallway, his house under my feet. Over the snow, I climb one last hill. Bonfire smoke rises. Warm hands, hot cocoa, hot dogs sizzling on pointed sticks. Under the snow, a black bear snores, still full of October blueberries and trout. Over the snow, the fire crackles and sparks shoot up to the stars. I lick sticky marshmallow from my lips and lean back with heavy eyes. Shadows dance in the flames. Under the snow, a queen bumblebee drowses away December, all alone. She'll rule a new colony in spring. Over the snow I glide, home on tired legs. Clouds whisper down feathery, soft flakes. Under the covers, I snuggle deep and drift into dreams of cuddling deer mice and slumbering frogs, hungry beavers and tunneling voles, drowsy bears and busy squirrels, in the secret kingdom under the snow. The end. So one thing I would like to say is there really is a secret kingdom underneath the snow. Scientists call this the subnevian zone. It happens when the warm air from the earth rises up and melts just a little bit of snow. So there's these nice pockets of air in tunnels. So you think you're standing on top of the snow, but really there's a whole world underneath where all of these animals are able to be insulated, they're able to stay warm, and they're able to live their lives all through the summer. If you do get this book and read it on your own, through the back it has a lot more information about all the different animals and the different ways in which they live. Have a good night.